Thank you for letting me tune in. Thank you for letting me tune in, ladies. I really hate to speak to you. I really hate to speak to you and talk to you this time, lady. But there's something I'll let you know that these people here, they have some real bingo type of rules. They got bingo type of laws in Montgomery, you know what I mean? And I think when they have the first African American mayor, it's gonna be even more bingo rules than it is now. It's like playing charades. So you on a trap star. You a trap star. You live by the code. Your mama and them, they play bingo. You know, they live by the laws of bingo. Sometimes if you got enough money under the mattress, your mama had you locked up for nothing. It'll be nothing to misdemeanor. And she gon' her 5-star chick license she can get there and trump up the charges on you, so she can say that the police took your money, and the police will give her some of your money under the mattress. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean? So you always gotta remember, you live by the trap star, your mama live by the bingo, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So your mama and the sheriff got a thing going on. Because back in the days, they used to do it, you know what I mean? They don't talk about it now. They act like they civilized, you know what I mean? But back in the days, your mama and the police chief, they used to do it together. They used to do it, you know what I mean? Older folks, they don't forget like you do. Like, you'll leave abroad, you ain't studying abroad no more. You ain't got nothing else for her to do. Because you live by the trap star law. But your mama and them, they live by Cat in the Hat, Dr. Seuss, Negro Spiritual, and bingo. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna always say you don't know what you talking about because you're a youngster, you know what I mean? And they gonna have that old Parliament Pete Funk Spanish Mouse connection, but they still doing their thing some type of way, some type of how. But usually, I've been waiting till I get up across the on the boulevard before I play music. But the reason why is because, see, the older these older folks get, the more I don't want to say stupid, you know what I mean? But the more when they lose and they trump up the charges when they lose, you know what I'm saying? They don't like losing, you know what I mean? So they'll see somebody like me, they think I'm a thug or a trap star. They don't like losing to me because I'm beating them fair and square. So what they do, they'll come up with some community action or some bullshit like that, or some neighborhood watch, and they'll say he ain't supposed to be playing that on his headphones this time, you see what I mean? In this vicinity. But see, you pass by all day, but see, the reason they saying me is because I have a lot of money, you know what I mean? So they're not going to target you, they're going to target me and see can they get control of the money, you know what I mean? So you riding by, you got opioids in your car, 4 strippers, y'all smoking blunts, and they ain't saying nothing to you. But when I pass by, it ain't no profanity coming through my headphones. It's just because they going by their old school food law that they targeting me, and they just not going to have that in their community. You see what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of people, they move out, they build their own property, they get their own house on their own property and they don't want no neighbors, so they don't have to deal with that jealousy. A lot of old people, they do get jealous because they feel like, why can't I move out of here, you know what I mean? Why can't I move out the hood? So they trying to find a way where they can, They want to sue somebody that got some money, and that's how they get out the hood, you know what I mean? Because they don't think Hyundai gonna get them out. You know what I mean? $12 an hour for the rest of their life at Hyundai. They just don't see making out the hood on that. You know what I mean? So what they do, they listen to the radio. Optima tax relief. People, ladies and gentlemen, you think it's a game, but people, when they see people get money for nothing, they want the same thing. Like, they don't want nothing less but something for nothing. You know what I'm saying? They living for it, they want it, you know what I mean? It's sad, but it's true. A lot of times, it's at your expense that they getting something for nothing. You know what I'm saying? They pitiful, and in my book, they stupid. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna talk about them like that because, I hate to limit the music and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because during spring break, they daughters and stuff gonna be butt naked on the beach. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be butt naked at Club La Vida, in the Club La Vida with no panties on, and they ain't gonna say nothing about it. You know why they gonna be focused on me? Cause campaign money. They looking for free campaign money. A lot of people, they run for office so they can get campaign funds to build them a house. The house they always wanted. They build that with campaign money. A lot of people, they not running to win the mayor. They running to get some money to build a house, to get the car they always want. That joker don't want to be your leader, man. That joker don't want to be your leader. That joker trying to get enough money to move his family out of Spring Valley. He tired of living in Spring Valley. He's like, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna hate that Steve might win. I ain't gonna lie. Steve might win, but I'ma sure hate he ain't gonna be the probate. Cause I ain't gonna be able to say nothing if he ain't the probate. You know what I mean? Even though he have friends on both sides, I ain't gonna really be able to say nothing if that man ain't probate. Cause them radicals and racists and Nazis, when they get back in, all their daughter gotta say is they don't like you. You know what I mean? That's all they gotta say. I don't like that nigger, and they come pick you up. You know what I mean? Or Delta go down there and say, I just don't like that nigger, and they'll pick them up. You know what I mean? That's all it takes, But I like to tell Steve, I really appreciate you, doing what you're doing and holding them down and not me. I really appreciate that. Cause I'm gonna tell you, when I was at Jeff Davis, I used to sit right next to Steve. I used to sit right next to Steve in the front of the class. I ain't lying to you. And you know what I'm saying? One time I asked him, do he remember me? He said, yeah. He probably don't remember me though. One time I seen him at Publix, and I said, you remember me, man? I used to be a classmate. You know what I mean? He said, you ever need me, call me, man. Call me, Phil. But like I said, I hate that he kind of running for mayor, but I'd rather somebody be the mayor that I know than somebody that ain't, you know what I mean? But them clucks get down there and be the probate, it's a wrap. You ain't gonna be able to have no fun if they think you crazy, And you don't have to be crazy. All they have to do is say that they had you down for being crazy one time, and they use it against you. So I kind of hate it because it's a catch-22. I'm gonna be trying to look for me a place in Prattville. I ain't gonna lie. Prattville, Millbrook, anywhere but here. Cause it's bad. It's bad when they, they just don't value you, man. When I go back to them UA days, man, when I really look at it, man, them folks held me up for virtually nothing at all. I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, nothing. It wasn't even, it was nothing, man. I'm talking about they completely destroyed my life. I'm talking about they completely killed me when I was like 19 years old. Like just wiped me out as being a human being with rights. They just eliminated that, And it was based off of nothing at all, And you better believe when they see that you still able to pull in a lot of money, just like you was back then, man, they hate you even more. Them same old people, they done found a way to get connected to Montgomery, and they follow you around voting to have something done to you because they trying to take your money. They want to take your position, they want to take your money, and they want to have control of it. You know what I'm saying? Dumb people, right, to me, they don't deserve to live. I mean, in my book, they don't deserve to live. If you ever get a chance, please buy a copy of my book, 18 Invisible. I wrote a chapter about how they devil worshipers, man. They serve the devil, you know what I'm saying? That's what they are, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that they think you don't deserve to have human rights like a human being, they don't deserve none either, you know what I'm saying? If a Nazi can be a Nazi and hate Negroes and Jews, goddamn, you can do anything you want to do. Nazis can go downtown and march with their swastika and say they hate niggers and Jews and fags and stuff, why can't you be who you want to be? You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense that they can go down there, unite, and have all they white and they cone on their head, and they can go to the alley bar and drink beer. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to them after they go down there and tell you ain't nothing but a big lips faggot, you know what I'm saying? A big nigger, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna lock them up downtown. Ain't nobody gonna say they off their rocker. But that same Nazi, his daughter, gonna say, I don't like that nigger, and have you taken off the streets. Ain't gonna have a nigga to help them do it. They ain't gonna have a nigga watching you for the rest of your life, making sure that you do what them Nazis said that they want you to do. You see what I'm saying? The reason I say that is say this, you know, them boys down there in Oxford, Mississippi and stuff, and Mississippi State, nobody cares but them right. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Nobody cares about the Nazis marching on Mississippi State and the football players taking a stand, because it's too late to take a stand. You should have took a stand 20 years ago, you know what I'm saying? It don't even matter no more, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about you done let your brother die off the face of the planet. You done let him rot to nothing, till he ain't nothing no more. Now you want to all of a sudden take a stand, you know what I mean? I tell you what, the best thing you could do, go join Timothy McVeigh and let him put you inside a federal building and just sit there and wait, you know what I'm saying? Sit there until he cue a countdown, you know what I'm saying? Get right by, sit on top of the detonator, you know what I'm saying? That's the best thing you could do, frat, trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? That's the best thing you could do, put your butt on the detonator and wait on Timothy McVeigh to set it off, you know what I'm saying? And you could be the silencer, your butt can, you know what I'm saying? It's the best thing you could do, frat, trying to tell you. That's what you equal to, you know what I'm saying? Don't try to take a stand when it's too late, you know what I'm saying? You be better off just killing yourself, trying to tell you. That would you be better off, so I get a hold of you, you know? But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, and I talk like this to tell my kids, if a Nazi can get down there and put all they white on and say, hang niggers, kill Jews, kill faggots, why the hell can't you say and do what you want to do? You can, you know what I'm saying? You can do and say what you want to do. But you always got to know that they can discriminate and have something done to you, and they still be preaching they same. They can still gonna preach their same message. You know, but you, on the other hand, you might go to prison for nothing. You know what I'm saying? You might get in trouble for nothing, you know what I'm saying? Even though you have the same rights they have, they gonna discriminate. The system is going to discriminate on you. See what I'm saying? They're not gonna let you do what you want to do and get away with it. But they are, you see what I'm saying? They gonna do what they want to do. They gonna be in their supremacist groups. And they gonna be privileged Americans. But you, on the other hand, if you stand up for anything, you're going to be discriminated on. You're going to have partial rights. And then you're going to run into some niggas that side with the Nazis. See, that's going to be, I tell my sons that, I don't tell them all the time, but I'm telling them now. You're going to run into some niggas that love Nazis all the time. They're going to do more for the Nazis than they do for themselves. And you're going to be the target in their eyes. A Negro that's brave. A strong Negro that don't fear Nazis. You know what I'm saying? You're a target to them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You're a target because you don't fear them. You're not scared to be free. You know what I'm saying? You're not scared to be American. You know, you ain't finna wear no gray goddamn yoga pants. The hell with some gray. I ain't wear no damn gray hooded nigga shit. Nigga, I'm an American. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you. See, they don't like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't like that you don't submit to being a Confederate indentured servant. You know what I mean? And I gotta say, according to the pimp game, they pimping the hell out of you. I ain't gonna lie. If I was a referee and I was to say, man, the Nazis pimping the hell out of niggas like that. And the nigga lovers too. I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, when you got Negroes that love white folks, man, the Nazis pimping the shit out of niggas, man. I'm talking about, nigga, if I was to take the scrolls to the Lord, and he said, my servant